Èmi gan mi lè record but ẹ má worry mo ti ń screen record ẹ̀ ń bí báyìí. So now let me share my screen. That let me share entire screen. Sir? Mo ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé ṣó máa last. So now, alright, it's better. So now, we want to find this one for I in range 5. We want to look at how, okay, come this thing, okay, it's recording. Okay, yeah, it's recording. So here, when we when we write 5 here, that means we want the repetition to come up in 5 times. Do you understand now? So we want it to all everything here. We want Python to come out in 5 times. But now, if you want that thing to come out in anything, maybe it can be of any kind of list. They can give you that. List this thing out. Please, can you mute that speaker, please? Let me mute it. Let me mute the speaker for now, please. For now. So if you want the list to be in 5 times or four times, so you will put it there. So that means for I in range 5. So after you did that, then you now print it. You print open bracket. Let's say you want to print hello. Let's say hello, comma. Then you now write Python. After you write Python, then put the quotation mark and then put this one there. So after you are done with this, now try and run it. So it brings cell 11 line, this thing, stand or unexpected. So what is this saying that I think the range for this one now for using the loop here, it says 11 line 12 for the range in in. Okay. So we need to close it 2 times. Yeah. Okay. So now let me run it again. Come. Okay. Delete this cell. For I in range bracket 5. Okay. So now then we close it back. Let me fill this one here. I want to sort this thing out because I don't know how it's bringing error. So now I want to print it to be coming out. Then print open bracket hello. After hello, then you are going to write Python again, comma Python. Then put the exclamation. Okay, now let's try this out. Track must call last. Line print hello. The print is not divine. Wow. Okay. I will come back to this loop. So I want to install some library here so that you're able to use it to do it. But before we proceed on that, let's do some decisive statistic. So here we want to just perform some little decisive statistic by finding the mean, the summation, the standard, what do you call it? The mean. So you shall know that all those descriptive statistics we have in a normal descriptive statistics. Hello sir. So we want to do it. So kí ló gbé wá? Hello 112.5. So ó dẹ̀ list kíní yẹn jáde fún yín. Let you can share it. Let me stop here. Ibà ilẹ̀ ti máa rí. Okay, mo tiẹ̀ ti kọ́. Ibi kíní arrow tó gbẹnu sókè yẹn. So just click on it. Then you start your presentation, then click on present. Then you present the one you want to present all entire screen. Ṣùgbọ́n ó yá share. Kò tíì share o. Okay. Ó ti ń coming up but kò tíì share. Kò tiẹ̀ tíì share rárá. Ó ń bọ̀. Okay, ó ti share báyìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Okay, print hello nìkan lẹ ṣe. Okay. Ó yẹ kẹ́ and that's good actually. So you know the reason why maybe my own is not bring, maybe I put the Python into it. So maybe that's why. So you know that I join it together. So yeah, no problem. Actually, since you have gotten it, that's my joy. So now let's just run this. So it bring the same answer for me here too as well. So that's just it. So for the loop, that's just it. So now I think let me give you one example based on figure on that loop too as well. So for the first one here, I think let me share. I want to share it entire screen. Are you seeing it now? Good. So You can see that I've gotten it here too. So here for this one now, the first one we did is for loop, and the reason why it's for loop is because it's used when the number of like the repetition here. So we know that the repetition that we want to find is 5. So and we already put the range there as what? As 5. So if you now print alone now, so the exact one that you already put there is the one that is going to give you. So that's why we use for here in our writing. We say for I in range 5. So that's what we call for loop. So now if we want to get, let's say that we want to get while loop. So while loop too, you use while in your code. So you will just write count is equal to 1. So let me just do those two examples. So then while the while count is greater than, let's do this, is equal to 5, for instance. So now after we assume that is less than 5, while count is less than 5, then let's say we want to print the count. For instance, now print the quotation mark, print counting. Are you there? So put this one here, then put the quotation mark again, comma, count, then close the bracket. So here now we still want to count again. Want to count the number, let's say for no, you should be listing it from 1 to 5. So we want to count it. So why the count it should be 5? So it should be count from 1 to 5. The list will be printing from 1 to 5 for us. So we just write plus equal 1. So that means it's going to be plusing 1 1 1 1 1 from 1. If you start from 1 now, it's going to be plusing 1 1 1 to the number. Do you understand? So and if 1 plus 1, that's what? 2. If 2 plus 1, that's what? 3. If 3 plus 1, that's 4. You get? So now let's run it. And can you see that? So he brought up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for us, which is tell us that it has count the whole value, listing it from 1 to 5 for us. Do you get that? So we have two type of loop. The first one is for loop, the second one is while loop, and we have practiced both to see how it works. So hello, are you there? Okay, no problem, no problem. So now oh yeah, have you done it? Okay, okay, now I trust you. Now let's go to the secret statistics for data scientists. So you want to, as a data scientist, you have to know this. Please let me mute your mic, please. Let me mute it. So the objective is to learn how to calculate basic statistics using Python. So and if you want to use Python, you need to calculate this. You need these two library. It's very important to calculate the series statistics. You need to install pandas. You need to install NumPy. Those two libraries very important. So if you want to calculate any descriptive analysis used in Python, you need to have those two library ready in your environment. So now for today, what you are going to do, just to do some a little calculations based on descriptive statistics. So I'm going to provide sample data by myself. I'll just give you some sample data, then I'll use it to perform it, so you can see it one after the other. Are you ready to go? So now we want to import. I told you you import the two library that is very important, which is pandas and numpy. based on statistic, based on descriptive statistic. So I mean, so you import pandas as PD. Are you there? So after you import the pandas as PD, then you are going to import numpy too. So we import numpy as np. So now let me put hash here. The next thing I'm going to do, you want to create, let's say creating a sample data. I want to create a sample data set. So now let's say our data is this. Our data is equal to, let me bring this down. So I hope you can see my screen very well. So you press equal to, then open the bracket. This kind of bracket is what you are going to open. So after you open this, then come down. When you come down, now put the quotation mark and started listing the data you want to be inside your this thing. So let's say we have month. So our month, let's say month start from January. So we open the bracket again. Let me open this one bracket. So we use to be January. Let's say Jan or January, comma. Then for February, write FEB, Feb. So comma. Then for March, MAR. Then put the quotation mark for that. So and for this one here, the next one, April, you can just write APER, APR. So then for the May, we put May as well, put the question mark, then write May, and put the comma. Then let's say we have it to June, sha. Let's do it to June, just to perform some simple data set. So that will be June. Then let's close the bracket for that one. Put the comma. So now let's come down and have another data set. So put the quotation mark. Don't forget. So now we have that one to be sage. Under sage, let's say that he make a sales of in January. He make a sales of 1,000. Let's say he make a sale of 12,000. Let's do 12,000. So in February, make a sales of 15,000. Are you there? So in March, let's say that he make a sales of 17,000. In March, let's say that he make a sale of 70,000. So in April, let's assume that he make a sales of 13,000. So and also okay, in May, make a sale of 16,000. Then in June, let me use 18,000 for that one. So let's use 18,000 for that one. So then close your bracket. After you are done with the months. So we are done with this one too as well. So if you want to put the sign dollar, you can put the sign dollar. If you want to put sign dollar, you can put it too. If you want to put naira, you can put it. But me, I don't need that one. So now just come down here. After you are done with that, just come down here. Then you use that different bracket again. This one, the bracket is different though. If you look at it very well, you can see it. So it's different. So when you use this one to close everything that's inside. So after you do that, now let's perform some experiment here. So what you are going to do now is that I'm I'm coming on. Let's convert dictionary to data frame. So want to convert dictionary to data frame. You may ask me what is dictionary? That dictionary is the list of your data set. What you have here, gbogbo month and says here. It's a dictionary. So we want to convert it to a data frame. Do you understand? So here, are you there? So df, we want to define the variable is equal to, let's say, pd dot data frame. Let me use capital letter for it. So data frame, then open bracket. So we want to define, so it's going to show us the head. So now for the pd data frame, so it's going to be data. So let's say we want to display it. I'm coming. Let me just go down a bit. Display the data set. Df is definition just to define your variable. So and the pd is the data set you have here, the list of the data set. So that's why when you import this one here, we say import panda as pd. So and this pd is based on the track record of your the file you list. So data tẹ list, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ list, pd is the one that is going to read it. Do you get it? So the df is just the definition of the pd of the data you have here. So do you understand? So that's just the, like, you get the data frame or the data list that you have already listed here for the sample. So the pd is going to define the data frame and is going to make it come out normal this thing. Do you get that? We will represent this pd data frame with df. So if you want to print anything now, what you are going to print now is your pd, and your pd is this gbogbo month kìíní January tó wà níbí báyìí. So òun ni. So ó fẹ́ change ẹ̀ sí data frame, that means when it was in this column like this abi in this horizontal, so we want to change it to be in form of vertical, like normal table, like normal table. Do you get it? So instead of you writing table on Excel, like creating a table on Excel, so this is what you are going to use in Python to create your table. So just define it, define the period and put pd dot data frame. That data frame is table. Are you with me, sir? Are you getting it? Your pd is your table. So now just print, let's print df. So here when we print the df, now let's run it. Can you see that now? So it has changed it for us like normal this thing. So and it lists from 01 for the SN. So then for the month January, February, March, April, May, June. So for the sales now we have it to be this. All everything that is here, but it lists a normal in a vertical way for us. Do you get that now? So now let's find the mean. So if you want to find the mean of this thing, if you want to find the mean of this data set, I'm coming. Wait, oh, let me wait for you to do this. Or you let me to continue, right? Can I continue? Ah, no problem then, no problem. So now we want to find the average. In Excel, you know that when you want to find the average normal, you just press equal to and write some, but here it's different. It's different entirely. Everything you are going to do is code. You're gonna write code. So here now, I want to find the mean. So I want to find the mean. Let me put it there. Let's say mean. So of like that is average now. Mean is average, right? So average says want to find the mean of that's the average say. So if you want to find the mean is the average value of any data set. It's average value of any data set given to you. Please let me move the mic, please. So if you want is the average of any given data set. So now let's come in, then write mean. Are you there? So then you put underscore, Are you there? So now write sales is equal to df. So define your variable. Your df is going to be this. Let's say quotation like this thing sales. Come, let me use it because we use capital letter for our sales. Don't put small letter. If you put small letter, it's not going to bring normal answer for it. So use capital letter for it. So for sales, for S, I mean for S, so return that to capital letter. So dot main. So then you close the bracket twice. Let me come down a little bit. Maybe you are following there now, so that you're able to write it. So then you will come here, then write print again, and you write main, open bracket, write main. So and write six and put this thing, then quotation mark and comma, and you write main underscore six. Are you there? Then you now close it. After you are done with this, so we want to print the main sales. So and also the main sales there, all the list of the sales, you know that the only one that have figure there is sales. So if you want to calculate any average, you cannot go and calculate the average of the month. So it's not going to give you anything because it's variables. It's strange. Yes, it's strange. So why sale is what? Sale is what? Eh? Hello? Month is what? Month is what? Why the sale is what? Sale is also strange. How? I mean the list of the sales. Good. So here now, when we finish this, then let's because we are just going to find the figures, find of the main. So you cannot use a month for it. So everything you are going to write for the main average should be sales. So focus on sales. Then you now come here and run the code. So when you run it, it's going to bring out the main. The main. See, this is the main. This is the average of the sales for everything. You can use your calculator to calculate it. If you add everything together here like this and divided it by 5, it's going to give you this. It's going to give you this. So that's how to find the main in Python. That's how to find the main in your data set in Python. So now let's say you want to find the median. Let's say you want to find the median. So now let's write the median of this data set. We want to find the median of the data set. So and the median is the middle value, right? So the median is the middle value. So for us to get the median, let me scroll down a bit. So you write median, normal median. So after you write the median, then you put the underscore because what you are looking for is sales. So you put the underscore sales, then equal to define this. So the df is going to be sales as well. So define the variable to be sales, then open bracket dot median. Dot median, then you open the two bracket for it. So now here after that, then you are now going to print your value out. You want it to be printing out, the median to be print out. So you open column again, right? Median says, quotation mark, comma, then you write median. This may not be in your note though. This is what I'm teaching you. Mr. Peace, it may not be in your note. I did not add it to your note. So but I'm just teaching you. So yeah, your median is the middle value. So if you want to find the medians for the sales now, So this is how to write your code. You find the medians of the sales, join the df dot median, then print the median. This spell is not correct. Median. So yes, the median the median sales. So now then let's run it. So the median sale is 15,500, right? Is that what you get? Or you are not following? Let me just continue. So now for this one now. Okay, okay, okay. Now let's go to mode. Mode is most frequency value, right? Or highest frequency value. So you know that in data science, if you are doing data science, you need to do some little calculation. So you need to know basic of statistics. This is basic of statistics. So now here we open the bracket. I want to find the mode to as well for sales. So let's say that our mode is this. Mode is equal to underscore sales, then is equal to df. So I'm coming. Okay, df. Then we put the quotation mark, write this. I'm coming. Dot mode. Put two brackets. Press enter. Then now print the mode. Write print, open bracket, mode, put the quotation mark, write mode, then put the quotation mark again. Okay, now write sage first. So after write sage, then put the quotation and the full stop abi kìtẹ̀. So now write mode underscore sage. After write mode underscore sage dot, you put value in front of that. Put value in front of it. So that's just the little difference that they both have, because you are looking for the middle and the most highest frequency value. So and for you to get that, you have to put the value there. So now run it. So you see that brought up the mode for us. So the most high frequency here on the list is what? So the list is from the smallest to the highest, and the most highest one is what? 18,000. So now now let's go. I want to do standard deviation too. Let's do standard deviation. Let's find all everything related to descriptive. So based on this data set, let me do that. So we want to find the standard deviation of this. This is how to do that. Okay. Standard deviation. Nobody will come to data science that will not love maths. We will do maths. So mathematics is data science. Is bit of statistics. You're gonna know it. All this basic foundation, you have to know it. So now we have underscore says that will be STD. Standard deviation is STD. Says. So then you press equal to DF. Then open the bracket. Then let me put this around says for the says. Okay. Then open the bracket again. Dot STD. Open bracket. So now I want to print it out. I want to print the value for STD. Mr. Peace. Mr. Peace. Mr. Peace. Hope is not look boring. Hope is not boring. Okay, sir. All of these has the application. No. which we are still going there. So you're still gonna learn all the application, all these things you are learning is still part of data science. Let me underscore here, we put the sales here, then close the bracket here. So we want to find the standard deviation for this. So then come here, come and run it. So the standard deviation of the sale is 2,316, 60,000, 67, all the stuff like that, like that. So that is the standard deviation for it. Eh? We have write many code though. 31. Yeah. Okay. We are still going. So we want to find the variance too. Let's do variance. I think when we finish the series statistics, you know, as Jano say, we don't start the basic, the foundation. So now we want to find the variance. So here will be variance, and the variance measured of spread. Measure the spread. So now, so what we mean by variance is just to measure the spread of your list. So, and now for to find variance, you write variance. After you write variance, you put underscore sales, then you press equal to df. So and open the bracket, the quotation mark, sales. Let me go down a bit, then you can see my screen. So now for the sales, then you put the quotation mark again and close it. Dot variance. I'll be far. Right far. Then close, open the bracket twice. After you done that, now let's stop print. Let's print it. Let's print the value. So now put the quotation and write variance. Variance of sales. So we want to print the value of variance of sales. Put the quotation mark again. So yeah, then you write variance in full underscore sales. So here variance sales, dear value of the sales variance, print the variance. Okay, now let's print it. So you can see we have our variance to be this 50, a lot for 536,000, that be 60 something thousand. So that's our variance. My brain cannot carry all this stuff now. So now let's go to summary, statistical summary. If we want to do the summary together, all these things that we are doing one, all the median mode and standard deviation, if you want to do everything once and get all the value, this is how to do that. So I want to teach you that one too. Statistical summary. Are you there? Are you good to go? Mr. Peace. So those one now that you have done so far. So we want to do it in shortest way to get all the value once without stressing ourselves. So this is how to go about that. So what you are going to do is just to write print, then we open bracket and write df. So after write df, then we now open bracket again and write cs. We write it in capital letter. So put the quotation mark, then close it. So now outside you put dot describe. That means you want to describe your data. Describe. Are you there? Then you close the bracket and close it twice. So now after you open this, you close it twice again. Then after you write this, it's going to do data summary for everything for you. Then come here, come and run it. Can you see that? It has brought up all the things that we have been doing one by one since. It did everything for us once. So now you can see the count here, you can see the mean here, you can see the standard deviation here, you can see the maximum, you can see the minimum, you can see the 25 percentage of it, you can see 50 percentage of it, you can see the 75 percentage of it, you can see the maximum, you can see. So even though it describes the data type, so for sales you type it, so names, sales, data type and float 64. Do you get that now? So now, so and the count is the number of data points. So The count is number of the data points. While the average is average sale. The mean is average sale. The STD that you saw there is standard deviation. The mean and maximum is the minimum. You know, some mean MIN. So minimum, MAS maximum, and that's all. So èyí tí ẹ tún wá rí ńbẹ̀ yẹn bí 25%, 50%, 75% tó gbé yẹn wá yẹn, ìyẹn ni quarters percentile. So ìyẹn ni quarter percentile. So you know that in statistics, if you are plotting some graph sometimes, they will tell you that you find the percentile of your data set. Maybe range 25 quarters of it, so 50 quarters of it. 50 quarters is the division of two of your data set. So now if you find the percentile of your data set, half of it, so that is 50, quarters of it is 25, um a tún máa ń pè kan bóyá 3 quarter or something like that, that is 75. Do you understand? So that's all about all this one. That's all about all this one. Yeah, you practice this one. Yeah, you practice this one. Yeah. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir, hope you enjoy the class. Hope you enjoy it. Uh, that's my joy. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir. Yeah. Do you need the file? Do you need the file, or you do it there too as well? No, I mean, okay, just the recording, right? Okay, no problem. Exactly, no problem.